support this channel by subscribing and leaving comments.
Hello again, everybody. Here's hoping that this video finds both you and yours well. As you can see from the intro, I'm starting a new, for lack of better terms, series on the Sasquatch Archives channel, and it's called, as you saw, Snag. So what that means is I'm going to be showcasing, or at least making you aware of, new magazines that have Sasquatch / Yeti / Bigfoot and related beings content within the magazine. I'm going to be focusing first on new magazines, or at least relatively new magazines that feature that type of content, and then maybe I'll go back and look at some older magazines. Now, having said all that, it's important to note that I will not be showing entire magazine articles. I have to respect each respective magazine's regular circulation schedule and let that run its course so they can maximize their sales. You know, we're in a time now where there's few magazine articles about Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Yeti, and I want to support that, and hopefully you'll go out and either purchase the magazine from the newsstands or you'll order it from the magazine's respective website. And if it's sold out and you can't find it anywhere, then of course look for it on Amazon or eBay. I hope you understand that I want to respect that. So I'll only be showing you the cover of the magazine, the table of contents showing the article or articles contained in it, and possibly I may or may not, depending on which magazine, I may show one of the pages of the article, and I may read a blurb from one of the articles or articles. Thanks for your understanding. Now, having said all that, I do welcome submissions to the Sasquatch Archives. If you have found a new magazine with a Sasquatch or Bigfoot or Yeti or related article featured in the magazine, you are welcome to send me high-resolution scans or really good cell photos of the article, the cover of the magazine, and the table of contents, and I will of course give you credit in the video. You can send those to the following email address, which you will see on your screen: the Sasquatch Archives magsnag@gmail.com. Thanks. So why don't we start with something that's fairly recent. As you can see, we're looking at Scary Monsters, and we are looking at the winter 2021 issue, number 124. You can see on the cover that one of the articles is titled Abominable Snowman Films of the 50s. Let's open up and look at the table of contents. You'll notice when looking at the contents of issue number 124, there's actually more than one article pertaining to Sasquatch, Yeti, or abominable snowmen. Starting with the third one down on page 012, or page 12, it says, Yeti, Abominable or Not, by Phil Jones. And the next one on page 013, or 13, is titled I, Sasquatch, by George Humanick. And finally, on page 17, or 017, A Blizzard of Beasts, 4 snowmen films of the 1950s. And that, of course, is what's featured on the cover. So there is, or are rather, more than one article pertaining to Sasquatch or Yeti found within this issue of Scary Monsters magazine. And this is why it's important to never gloss over the table of contents and just go to what you think may be the only article in the magazine. Sometimes there's more than one. In reference to the first article, Yeti, Abominable or Not, by Phil Jones, basically, in summary, the article gives you a little bit of history about the Yeti, and it's just a one-page article. It shows a photo of the famous Shipton footprint. And the next article by George Humanick, titled I, Sasquatch, on page 13, is more of a personal account by George, dealing with his experiences with Sasquatch and what he has seen over the years. It's quite interesting. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. It includes some pieces of newspaper articles. It shows a picture of John Green's Year of the Sasquatch. It shows a still from the PG film. And he talks about seeing what I presume would be the Minnesota Iceman or something very similar at, of all places, the CNE, the Canadian National Exhibition in Toronto. Back in the day, that was news to me. And finally, on page 17 is the cover article that I referenced at first, A Blizzard of Beasts, 4 Snowman Films of the 1950s. That one's fairly self-explanatory. It covers the Abominable Snowman of the Himalayas, the 1957 movie. It covers the movie Half Human, which is a Japanese 1955 movie. It covers a movie called The Snow Creature from 1954. And finally, it covers Man Beast from 1955. As far as the length, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages, and it also includes a comic called Yeti Union. So I do recommend picking up the magazine if you can find it. I rather enjoyed it. I was quite surprised actually to find this because rarely do you see any articles pertaining to Sasquatch or Yeti in the magazine called Scary Monsters. So it was a nice treat to find this. Again, it's issue 124, winter 2021. Please visit their website. It's www.scarymonstersmagazine.com. I'll put that there so you can see it. Hopefully you enjoy it. Pick up a copy. You won't be disappointed. Cheers.
If you're enjoying all this rare and unique content, please show your support by subscribing and leaving comments.